Fine. Why asking about Linux? Because shell scripting means scripting will write in VA editor. Okay. So in order to write shell scripting, we need an operating system. It may be Unix operating system or Linux operating system. Knowledge should be there. That is the reason I'm asking about that. So, okay, fine. So today's session is introduction, just introduction. Okay. And introduction to myself and introduction to topics which I'm going to cover here. So faculty, as you know, Madhuri, myself, and this course is I will also teach CCNA, Linux, AWS, not only shell scripting. I also teach these courses. Okay, for your batch, I'm taking shell scripting. Okay, and the timings is 10 to 11. If you have any issues with timings, you can inform to management. As of now, this timing is okay, right, to everyone?
Yes.
Then.
For me, it's okay. But I mean, only this class belongs to shell scripting, not the Linux admin.
Not Linux administration, but I'll give basics of Linux. I'll give basics concepts.
Okay.
Not complete Linux administration, just basics I'll explain, which is required for shell scripting. If you want Linux administration, means that is separate course.
Okay.
Where you will get complete Linux.
So in this course, we are going to cover only shell scripting or Linux concepts and commands as well, because
Basics Linux. Not complete Linux, basic Linux. I'll explain what concepts I will give Linux, that also I'll give information. Content I will give.
Okay.
Duration is 30 days. Classes will be from Monday to Friday. You can contact me to Telegram. It means if you have any doubts, if something I'm explaining in the class, if you're not clear in the classroom, you can ask me in the class itself. If something concept I'm explaining, you're not clear, practical is not clear, or theory point what I'm explaining is not clear, you can ask me in the classroom. If there itself you can ask me, I'll repeat again the concept. Okay, no, after finishing the class, when you are doing the practicals, if you have any doubts, you can message me on the Telegram group. Telegram group means that is not the group where you are getting all the information, public group. You'll get one private group, especially only for this batch, that group is. Okay, so you can message me there if you have any doubts. You can message me there, I'll respond. I will help you out. And the daily, whatever the concepts I'm explaining, that notes I will share to Telegram group. See, like this, something I'm explaining means I'll make a note like this. Steps I will write like this. Okay. So these notes I will share to your Telegram group. Like this. Daily, I'll make a note and I'll share to your Telegram group so you can follow the steps and they can do the practical. And recording videos also you will get. Recording videos, DURGASOFT team is responsible for recording videos. They will share it. Okay. DURGASOFT team will share the recording videos. Maybe next day they will share. Today class completed means next day they will give the recording video. It seems. And recording video, they will give 6 months validity for recording videos. And Telegram group, what I am telling, this is permanent, no time duration. So anytime after finishing the course also, if you have any doubts, you can message me. Okay. For doubt purpose, you can ask me in the classroom itself. Any doubts are there? You can ask me in the classroom. You can interrupt the class, no issues. If you can't speak, you can message me on the chat box also. There is a chat box, you can see. You can message me there also. No, if you're not messaging here or asking here, as I told, you can ask me in the Telegram also. On group, you can message me or individually also. No issues. Okay. And coming to the concepts, before starting shell scripting, I will start the session with the Linux basics. Because in order to execute scripting, we need an operating system. So first, I will show about it. We use Linux operating system. You can work with UNIX or Linux operating system. Sure. First, I'll give introduction to Linux. What is Linux? What are the features we have in Linux? Why people are switching to Linux? Why technologies are coming with Linux operating system? Okay, so that I will explain first. Why people are switching to Linux, why technologies are coming with Linux operating system, why organizations are moving to Linux operating system, because there are some features like advantages. So that I will explain in tomorrow's session. Okay. After that, file system hierarchy means what are the default directories we have in Linux, means once we install operating system, along with operating system, what we get by default, that I will explain. Okay, day by day schedule this is. From tomorrow onwards, theoretically, I will start explanations. And after that, OS installation. How to install the operating system, I'll show here. Then basic commands. Basic commands means like after installing the operating system, how to enter into the operating system. Okay, and how to log in into computer, where we execute the commands. Linux works with commands, right? So where we execute the commands, how to execute the commands, what are the basic commands, how to create a file, how to create a folder, very basics, how to copy, how to move, this all I'll explain here. Like in basic commands, list commands, cat, touch, these all used to create files. mkdir to create folders, remove commands, move commands, copy commands. This is all I'll explain here. Okay, so for basics, it will take 3 days time. VA editor, it is also used for creating files only. In real time, we use VA editor. Okay, even in scripting also we use editor only to write the script. So about that we'll discuss here. And after that, filter commands. Filter commands, or we can say basic shell commands, which are used for checking the content of a file as per user requirement. So how to check the content of a file as per user requirement, that you can find by using these filter commands. And next is user administration. So how to create user? What is the purpose of creating user? How to create a user passport? How to modify the users? How to delete the users? This all I will explain here. Then group administration. How to create a group? What is the purpose of creating group? How to add users into group? How to modify the group? How to delete the group? This all I will explain here. Okay, and then basic file permissions. Once a file or a directory means folder. Once a file or directory created, they will come with default permissions. Okay, so what are the default permissions we have? How to modify the permissions? Who can modify the permissions? So that I will explain here. How to change the permissions of files and directories, that I will explain here. Permissions are important for shell scripting also. And next is ACLs, Advanced File Permissions. So how to modify the permission of a particular user or a particular group of people, that I will explain here. Okay, so by this I will close Linux topics. Linux, what is required for shell scripting, that I'm explaining here. This basics, if you know, means that is good. See, whatever language you are going to use, the basic operating system knowledge should be there. Windows, you already aware. Basic, you already know. No need to take any special training for that. Similarly, these are the basics which you required in order to work with Linux operating system. Whatever technology you are using in Linux operating system. First of all, you should know the basic of Linux, how to operate Linux. So that knowledge I will give here. After this introduction to kernel. Yeah. Yeah, you, Omkar, you can ask.
Yeah, can we cover here next step on
Your voice is not, like some disturbance is coming.
whatever?
Your sister.
Yeah, can we cover stat command?
Omkar, can you message me because your voice is disconnecting? Could you please message me? I will read. In Linux administration course, we have LVM concepts, not here. Here only basics. LVM is covering in Linux administration.
Hello.
Yes, Shivaji.
For for DevOps, is it enough the basic Linux that we are going to cover?
DevOps means you're planning for AWS and DevOps.
Yes, but before that, I'm thinking to complete the Linux and shell scripting, then start with that.
You want to go with DevOps means no need shell scripting. Go with Linux administration, AWS, then DevOps.
No need shell scripting.
No need.
Okay, but I mean most of
Linux,
the
Linux administration knowledge should be there. Compulsory. Now, it's like it will be very easy for you then. AWS will be easy.
okay. So Linux admin we have to learn. Then okay, fine.
Yeah. So introduction to shell, types of shell. Variables, the concepts which we are discussing in shell scripting means. What is variables, types of variables, how to configure the variables that I'll explain here. How to read user input. Case statement. Operators, logical operators, arithmetic operators. So this will cover here parameters. Logical operators, arithmetic operators, parameters, this all will cover here. So the main topics which we are covering here is this, or the topics we are covering. First, we'll go with basic shells, basic Linux concepts, because those who don't know anything about Linux, it is difficult for you to go with shell scripting directly, creating files and modifying the permissions. You'll get confusion. So that is the reason. So first we'll give the basics. So this is specially designed for freshers, those who don't know anything. So they'll get clear understanding what is what. So these concepts which we are covering here, and today is just introduction part. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, regularly, whatever the concepts I gave in content, that content I'll continue from tomorrow onwards. Tomorrow also you'll get the free link, free demo link only. You can attend the session. Okay. So tomorrow I'll give introduction, like features of Linux. I'll explain in tomorrow's session. Okay. So regular classes will be 10 to 11 only. Okay. As these are the demo sessions, that is the reason classes will be less time. And tomorrow try to be on time, 10 o'clock. We'll start this session. And the Linux administration course is different, and this is different. Here, I'll give basics only Linux, basics of Linux, then shell scripting I will explain here. Okay. So if you don't know anything, you have zero knowledge, you don't have any knowledge also, not at all problem. I will take care. Okay. I'm the responsible person to give all the topics clearly. I'll explain. Any concept doubt is there, you can ask me. Anything else you want to ask, you can ask me now.
No, madam. Just I need
మీరు ఫామ్ 16 పంపించినట్టున్నారు కదా ప్రైమర్స్ ఒక దాన్ని పంపించారు మీరు ఐడిఎం లో కూడా చేస్తారా
అవును మేడం 3 months అవును
దాని ఫామ్ 16 కూడా ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తారా
చేశాను మేడం సార్కి
సారీ
నాకు ప్రైమర్స్ ఒకసారి పంపించినట్టున్నారు ఆయన కాన్ఫరెన్స్ లో ఉన్నారు నెంబర్ ఫార్వర్డ్
నేను చేస్తాను మేడం రెండు చేయాలి ఒకటే చేయాలి
5 నిమిషాలు ప్రైమర్ వచ్చింది
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ
Babu, can you go on mute, please? Hello. Hi, Madhuri.
Shivaji, are you talking with me?
Yes, I'm asking you. Regarding, see, actually, I want to learn the DevOps and with AWS. But before that, I need to learn. I'm thinking to complete the Linux part. So I'm not sure or aware about it. What exactly I have to learn as a part of Linux? I should learn.
You want to go with DevOps means steps are like Linux administration, then AWS. Then if you're going with DevOps, that is good. But why? It seems you're working, right?
I'm working as a QA currently.
Okay. Then why you're switching like this?
Just to, I mean, upgrade my skill set. That's
Okay.
it.
Initially, no need to go up to DevOps. Just complete Linux administration course, then complete AWS. Start finding for the new openings. If required, then go for DevOps. Or after joining in any other job or switching, you can plan for DevOps.
Okay. So, but first step is to complete the Linux admin, right?
Linux administration, first step. Either you want to go with AWS or DevOps.
So shell scripting is not that much required.
Linux administration is required. Shell scripting is required, but it's not like compulsory. You want to go with AWS means shell scripting is not required.
Okay.
Linux administration knowledge is there enough.
Okay. Okay, madam. Got it. Thanks.
No, you want to do all means like why all at a time? That is,
No,
see, if you're joining and if you're joining and paying means it's good for me only, but I don't suggest like that. Step by step is good.
I'm going to
For
step by step. That's why I joined first.
Yeah,
But
first go with Linux administration course.
okay.
Complete it properly because anyhow you want Linux administration because you want to go with AWS. So first complete Linux administration course. Then AWS you can complete. Once AWS is completed, then decide you want to go for the DevOps, what you want to go.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
For Linux admin, when you are going to start new batch?
Linux administration, Which maybe now batch is going to finish. Evening batch is there. Is that okay, or morning time you want?
Yeah, anytime is okay.
Okay. So you'll once you get call from DurgaSoft team, just tell your timings to them, your preferred timings to them.
Okay.
So they will schedule the batch.
Your batch only, ma'am. I'm talking about your
Yes,
batch.
yes.
Maybe next week or something.
Sorry?
Maybe next week going to start new batch or how it is. Linux admin.
Most probably will start.
Okay. The Linux administration and AWS is, I mean, we go for the technologies, I mean, we'll get job.
Linux administration and AWS?
Yes.
What?
I mean, we will get opportunities in the market, right?
We have opportunities for Linux and always for networking. There will be good opportunities.
Okay.
How market is there, it will not impact to networking field. Better comparing to software sector, this is better only. And Linux administration and AWS, wherever networking is there we required.
Okay. Now need to learn DevOps and all, right? I mean,
Like, I will not suggest for freshers.
experience, man. Experience.
Already working, you have something networking experience is there, then yeah, you can go with that.
Okay.
Why to waste time and money? That is my opinion, unnecessarily.
No.
Once you joined in any organization, yes, definitely, or already you're working with any organization, definitely you can learn, you can switch internally. Their opportunities will be the internal switching opportunities will be there. That definitely you can learn at that time. You can talk to that admin department if someone is there. If you know someone there means you can talk to them. Just like how the openings are there, like chit chat, you can talk to them.
Yes.
You'll get some idea.
Okay. My question is that so once Linux admin complete, then we'll learn AWS. We'll get
AWS.
opportunities, right? I mean, both the
Yes,
combination.
yes.
Okay.
Madam, this is Ramdev. Currently, I'm working on that. I need a shell scripting in-depth knowledge on that. But you covering only basic, right?
Yeah, here first we'll cover these concepts. This shell scripting we are giving for freshers. We are covering the concepts.
But are you going to cover any in-depth shell scripting on that? Actually, I know basic shell scripting. I want to do automation, few of the scripts.
Automation here we don't give.
Okay. Any specific batch you are doing on that, taking on that automation?
Sorry?
Are you taking any specific batch for the automation?
Automation class, yes, automation separate classes are there. I mean, batch is there.
Okay. Okay. What time? Who is you taking? You are taking, huh?
Yeah. Automation actually you'll once after finishing the classes you'll get today maybe call, right? You'll get the calls from DurgaSoft team. So at the time you can ask them for the automation batch.
Okay. That's fine.
So they'll give that link.
Okay. Thank you.
So anything else you want to ask? And tomorrow, listen the session. Join class at 10 p.m. It's 10 a.m. Listen the session. So the way how I explain, if you're clear, you can continue with the session. Those who are planning for basic Linux and shell scripting course. Okay. So, and even if you're going planning for Linux administration, also attend the session. So you'll get some idea better, that is. Okay. And apologies if my voice is low. This week I will speak like this only, most probably because I have viral fever. But batch started, that's why I'm taking the class. So if my voice is low, you can tell me. And regular classes will be there, no holidays. Monday to Friday classes will be there. Okay. And if any holiday festival is there, most probably I'll take the sessions. If something holidays comes, you will get the information. And anyhow, once you join in this course, you'll get the Telegram link also. Anything is there, you can message me on the Telegram also. So thank you for the session. We'll meet tomorrow.